I'm humbled to appear before you today as the 33rd Commander of United States Southern Command. We are a warfighting organization, and I've moved forward to lead this command, service members, civilians, contractors, and their families as we foster democracy, security, shared prosperity throughout the Western Hemisphere. I'm honored to testify alongside General Gio as the relationship between Northcom and Southcom is vital to the safety and security of our homeland. The United States and our partners in Latin America and the Caribbean are linked together, not simply by history and geography, but by family bonds, cultural traditions, security, and economic cooperation, and a steadfast devotion to democratic values. This enduring commitment to these values is a cornerstone of our collective partnership. Together, we seek to achieve lasting security, stability, and prosperity throughout the Americas. Today, this vision is imperiled by a host of threats. These threats include strategic competition from China and Russia, the impact of transnational criminal organizations, and the complex transboundary challenges such as irregular migration, natural disasters, eroding democracies, food and water insecurity. China is our pacing threat and continues its methodical incursion into our shared neighborhood, wielding diplomatic, informational, military, and economic influence to export its authoritarian model to the region. Most focus to the east and west when they think of great power competition. A look to our south reveals that China has already established a strong presence. Its predatory and opaque investment practices, resource extraction, and potential dual-use projects from ports to space threaten the security and sovereignty of our partners while jeopardizing the United States' national security. Simultaneously, Russia supports like-minded regimes like Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, using disinformation, military engagements, arms sales, force projection. Moscow is now attempting to undermine the United States leadership, interest, and influence in the region. Meanwhile, TCOs continue to fuel instability throughout the region. They exploit the permissive environment and engage in brutal violence, illicit trafficking, and other criminal activities to undermine the rule of law and disrupt the legitimate government functions. And they are having devastating effects which will spill over into our homeland, destroying lives. Border security is a concern for us all. Southcom recently stood up Joint Task Force Serving Guard at Naval Station in Guantanamo Bay in support of the Department of Homeland Security to provide safe and humane care of illegal aliens until they are returned to their countries of origin. Our time is now. Deliberate and meaningful action to address these threats is required, while this region, our neighborhood, will continue to change. Partnerships are our most effective approach to countering shared security and economic concerns. They enable our enduring trust in the region. However, we cannot take this for granted. To be a trusted partner, we must be credible, present, and engaged. During my tenure at Southcom, I've witnessed how enduring presence builds trust. As a result, partners prefer to work with us over China, Russia, and other nations to overcome their most pressing challenges. Southcom continues to stand shoulder to shoulder with our partners. We have and will continue to respond rapidly to crises in any form. Together with our partners, we are building their capability and capacity to mitigate, respond, and recover from our collective threats. Sustained investment in security cooperation, joint exercises, disaster assistance, among other initiatives, enable us to innovate and deliver at the point of need. As this department sharpens its warfighting edge, I'm grateful for the continued support of Congress. Today, this vital support to defending the democratic principles and interests that underpins the stability, prosperity in the region, and ultimately the security of our nation. Thank you again, Chairman Wicker, Ranking Member Reed, and members of the committee for this opportunity. I look forward to your questions.